A 19-year-old man dies after colliding with a power pole in southeast Wichita late last night. This crash happened near Harry and Greenwich. Police say it all stems from a domestic disturbance that started in West Wichita. The 19-year-old confronted a woman and another man. Those two left the scene, and that 19-year-old began chasing them at a high rate of speed. During the chase, police say he fired multiple gunshots at the victim, striking the woman while driving. Eventually, he crashed into a power pole. The woman was taken to the hospital in critical condition. The other man was not hurt.